Hello, John Lord here again, and we're going to look at cutting back roses. People can be a bit sort of wary about cutting back roses, and they often ask me, when can I cut back my roses? And basically, you can cut back your roses any time of the year in Ireland, any time of the year. Though, as a rule, you shouldn't cut stuff back in the autumn because it just looks like a wreck for the entire winter, because there's no growth in the winter. So you tend to leave things alone from about September on, really up till March, and then you can go as hard as you want with roses. You can go, right down to there. If you cut a plant hard back, it does either of two things. It either grows or it dies. It doesn't have an in-between. And normally roses, when you cut them back, they regrow, and they generally produce bigger flowers, because there's more lush growth, and the lusher the growth, the bigger the flowers. The reason these are shrub roses, more informal roses. That's the Japanese sand rose, and the reason I'd be cutting them back, the only reason I would cut them back, is to have them at a lower height for the rest of the border. It's not for the sake of the roses. It's more or less for the sake of the other plants, because the roses don't mind one way or the other. So you could use this, but it's a lot of trouble. And here we have a ground cover rose, and I think it's gone a bit high for a ground cover rose. I certainly think that could be cut back as well. So what we're going to do is, we're quite lazy, so we're going to have a bash with this. And let me see, we'll have a go with this and see, does it work. There you go, total doddle. Look, 2 minutes work, done, and not a mark on me. Pristine hands afterwards, and just a bit of tidying up. And when you do the tidying up, you'll always find there's a bit you missed. Always the bit you missed. But you see what I've done. I've dropped the level. The level has been dropped, and snake bark maple, the bark is more visible then. And then these, when we cut them back, these miscanthus, they'll look better. You'll see them from lower down. Now we'll just try it over here again. We won't do the whole thing this time. Now this is actually the first time I've actually used my new hedge cutters on roses. We'll try again here. Piece of cake. 5 minutes work, I'll have this done. So what more can I say? As the old saying goes, why have a dog and bark yourself? If you have a machine like that, why not use it to cut your roses? It'll work. And with the more treasured choice roses, if you cut them with that, you might end up with a few stumps that stick up a bit because you won't get every cut exactly over a bud because it's much more random. But then you come along afterwards then, anyone that's sticking up a lot, just get a loppers and cut them away. There you go. How to cut roses. Or let me see, painless rose cutting, that's what we call it.